Welcome to Innerji, Tarot Tea Astrology and all things metaphysical. I'm Leslie Levy. Let's take a look at this week's Astro-Tarot Reading for week commencing Monday, the 5th of October. Just shuffling the cards in readiness. I'm going to draw a card, and I'm also going to use tea cards today instead of tea charms as part of the reading to see what's in store for each of the sun signs in the zodiac. So we'll just, here we go. So we're going to do Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So remember, this reading will apply for you if you have your sun, moon, or ascendant in the sign. We are also in the sun sign month of Libra. So this is a month all about looking at where we are balanced and where we need to find balance. It's also about looking at what we need for ourselves and what we need to do for others and finding the balance between the two. So let's see what the cards say. So let's begin with Aries. Aries, you have the Six of Wands. This is the success card, the victory card. You can see we've got a fellow who's put in the work, because wands are about taking action. They're about entrepreneurship. They're about energy. And so we see a fellow who is being honored for the actions that he's taken, and he has come out on top. So for you, Aries, this is a really good success week for the things that you do. Now, Mars is your ruling planet, Aries, and it is in the sign of Aries at the moment. It is retrograde, so be just a little bit more cautious than usual, because you will be wanting to take more risks than ever before. And even though this is a good week for you to be successful, it is about taking a little bit of time to think before you leap. Really, really important for you. But your energy is really, really strong this week, despite the Mars retrograde. So let's add on a tea card to that, and we have the Balloon. So for you this week, with this extra energy that's there and it's getting bottled up inside you with this Mars retrograde, there is more of an opportunity for you to lose your temper or become more highly impatient than usual. So it's really important for you to find a physical way to let off some steam this week. Get out and do something really physical, and that will prevent you from jumping into any arguments or having unnecessary confrontations. So all in all, a successful week. Make sure you let off steam, ease the tension, and the week should go very well for you. Moving on to Taurus. So Taurus energy, you are very good at handling and managing your money. And this is a week where you need to hold on to it a little bit, even a little bit more than you normally do. It is about keeping finances close to your chest in terms of not talking about them, just getting in and doing and managing. You are usually very good with your expenditure, but sometimes the attraction of some bling or some aesthetic for your home can make you overspend. And this week, it is not about overspending on your home. It is looking more at how you are saving, where you are investing your money. Let's do a tea card for you and see how we can find more information. The tea card for you is the key. And really, yeah, this is the key for you moving forward financially this week. It is time for you to really hold back on the spending, spend wisely, and this is going to open up new opportunities in the future about your own financial freedom. Moving on to Gemini. And Gemini, we have Ace of Swords reversed. So this is saying to me that this is not a good week for those out there big plans. This is about being a little more cautious, a little more contained about any new plans that you're looking at bringing into being. Aces are about huge potential and brand new beginnings. But for this coming week, it is about taking it step by step, doing things in a more slow, logical and orderly way, rather than just jumping into a big idea and pushing it out there. Let's add a tea card for you, Gemini. And of course, Gemini, don't forget, your You're very good with ideas. You're a great communicator. You love learning, but you can be a little bit scattered, being mutable air. So your ideas can be a little bit scattered, a little bit all over the place. And that's why it really is important for you to be cautious and really take some time to think about what it is that you want to plan and what new beginning you want to make, and take it step by step in a logical way. We have the chair. And for you this week, it is about staying in your comfort zone. It is about staying true to what it is that you really know, as opposed to what it is that you think you know around planning this new project or venture. So stay in your comfort zone with it. Don't jump out of the comfort zone quite yet. Don't jump into the brand new quite yet. Take the time to look at the small, steady steps that you need to take first. Moving on to Cancer. For Cancer, we have Ace of Cups reversed. So Cancer is cardinal water. So you are driven by your emotions. You move forward in life by how you feel rather than by what you think. And so I feel that you're going to be somewhat emotionally drained this week. And so this is a good week for you not to be out in the world. It is good for you to stay at home where you are very, very comfortable, and really look at your own emotional well-being, look at your own emotional balance, so that you don't over-emote, so that you don't give out too much of yourself to others. This week, we need to use a bit of that Mars in Aries energy, which is independent, looking after the self, and that's where you need to focus your energy. Looking at your T card to accompany the Ace of Cups reversed, and we have the Bird. The Bird is about communication. It's about light-hearted chatter. So this is not a week for you to reveal your deepest emotions, to reveal what is going on with you at that heart level. It's more about having a little bit of fun, just having light-hearted conversations with family and friends, and just allow yourself to have a break from those deep emotions without feeling the need to expose your heart completely. Moving on to Leo, fire energy. And we have for you the Four of Wands. So this is going to be a great week for you to get out and about with friends, which is something that you absolutely love to do. You are going to have lots of energy around being with friends, having some fun, being lighthearted. But it's also got a suggestion here of being more outdoors, doing something that is outside, out in the fresh air, rather than being locked inside, which is hard for you. Now, I know with COVID, particularly if you're in Victoria, getting out and about can be really hard for you. So it may be a case of going on Skype with friends while you're sitting out in the backyard if you can't physically be out and about with them. But it is a good week for socializing for you and making it fun and allowing that Leo sun energy of yours to shine bright. The T card for you for this coming week is the Baby. And so this is about you having fun in new ways, because baby symbol is about new things, about birthing new things. And you are very creative and you are very expressive, Leo. So it is about you having fun with friends in a new way, maybe looking at different new activities that are fun. And all in all, a very good week for you. Moving on to Virgo. Virgo, we have the Page of Cups reversed. So this coming week for you, Virgo, there are not going to be any unexpected surprises. And with your Virgo nature, you like that. You're mutable earth. So while you're adaptable, you like to take change and make change slowly. So when things unexpectedly happen, it can throw you off kilter. So this is really good news for you, that what you're expecting your week to look like is how it will be. And that will help you stay emotionally balanced. Let's add a T card onto this one for you, Virgo. And the T card we have is the Lion. So the Lion is about bringing up your energy. The Lion is about being courageous, sticking to your plan for the week, sticking to the routine, the chores, the day-to-day things that you need to do. It is about just stepping up and making sure that you are doing it and not leaving anything out. Line is also about taking charge. So it is about you taking charge of what it is that you need to do this week and not fall into the trap of letting others get in the way, because that's when the unexpected things can happen that will throw you out of balance emotionally. So take charge of your week, get those day-to-day things done, follow your plan. Moving on to Libra, the birthday month of Libra. Happy birthday if you were born in Libra. We have the Queen of Swords reversed. The Queen of Swords is all about energy. She's in control of what she does. So the fact that this card is upside down is saying to me that you're handing your control a little bit too much to other people this week. And that is a very strong Libran trait, because it is about balance, finding balance. It is about, you love helping others, you love being there for others. You have a tendency when you are out of balance to put others before yourself. And I feel that there might be a tendency towards that this week with this Queen of Wands reversed. So remember, do what you need to do for yourself as well as doing what you need to do for others. Let's check out your T card for this week and see what it says. And the T card you have is the Hourglass. So yes, most definitely, you need to take some time out for you this week to do the things that you like to do for yourself, and not always be focused on what the other person needs or putting their needs first. Remember, Libra, you're not being selfish if you do something for yourself. It is okay. So do it guilt-free, enjoy, and that will bring up your energy so that you are in a better place to be there for others, particularly your significant other. Moving on to Scorpio. Scorpio, you are fixed water. You are very deep. You are very private. You don't reveal yourself easily to others. And this week, I see you not looking at the emotions around a situation, because this person is walking away from these cups of emotion. This week, it is a time to be cautious about how you express yourself, but you do need to face your emotions. We've just had a full moon in Aries, and the full moon in Aries was about looking at the actions that we have been taking in the past and how they are affecting others. So this is about you facing the emotional fallout of actions you have been taking around others. And this week, that is something that you need to focus on, address, and resolve. The T card for you this week, Scorpio, is the Cat, and it is about getting out of your comfort zone. Cats love to be comfortable, so you need to get out of your comfort zone in how you handle emotions. It is time for you to open up and talk about them a little more easily around actions that you have been taking, particularly over the last 2 weeks between the new moon in Aries and this full moon in Aries. It is looking back at what you've been doing and getting out of your comfort zone and resolving any misconceptions that have occurred on that level with others. Moving into Sagittarius. So we have the Two of Cups reversed. Sagittarius, this coming week, you're going to feel out of balance emotionally. It's going to throw you out of kilter. Now we have Mars in retrograde in Aries. This is also a fire sign. So I feel that your normal happy-go-lucky outlook on things is going to be challenged this week. And the things that you like to do are going to have blockages, which is going to emotionally upset you. It is about calming down. It is about being patient and staying the course so that this energy can change. So a little bit of a week of being emotionally out of sorts, not your normal happy-go-lucky self. And let's see what the T card is for you. And the T card is the Ship. So it is about you slowing down. It is about you taking some time to get away, to have some time on your own, slow down so that you can deal with these feelings of being out of emotional balance, feeling out of sorts, so that you don't take it out on other people. Let's go to Capricorn. Capricorn, your cardinal earth, your big picture. You can see the big picture of what it is that you need to do to manifest. And we have the Two of Wands here. And we can see the gentleman looking at the world. This is the world card, the world here in his hand, and he's holding onto one wand. So you're making plans this week about what is the next step that you need to do, and how will it fit into the big picture of where you're headed, particularly for the rest of this year, I'm feeling, because this is about the long-term picture, the long-term scenario. So you're looking at what next steps, and you're planning. So this is going to be a week of planning what to do next around either something related with work, a project at home, or a way of being that you want to move into towards the end of this year. The T card we have for you is the Mountain. So there is going to be some blocks in taking this next step forward, in the planning for this next step. But you are wonderful at strategy. You're wonderful at creating contingencies. So in your planning that you're looking at this coming week and what to do next, how to take the next step, be aware of those blockages. You are very patient, so you know that you can sit and wait if you need to. But it's also about looking for solutions, different ways. Remember, you don't always have to climb over a mountain. You can go around it. So this is about you looking at solutions, looking at the way forward from different perspectives to avoid or move around any blockages. Coming into Aquarius. Aquarius, you are fixed airs, so you are a good thinker. You're very fixed in your thinking patterns, but you do like the facts. You are really good with innovation, but this week for you, it is about, rather than doing something new and being innovative, it is more about refining what it is that you are already doing. It's refining and making what you are already doing better so that you can reproduce it to the same quality time after time after time. Just as the fellow here in the card is reproducing the same quality of pentacle, the same quality of coin every time. So for you this coming week, it's about perfecting something that you already know about, that you are already doing, fine-tuning it so that it works even better for you. Adding on a T card for you, and the T card we have is the Fox. So this is about being more streetwise. It's about being smart about how you go about refining whatever it is that you're working on at the moment so that it is even better. And it is about you thinking not just logically, but using that gut feeling as well. You know, I've got a feeling that this would work better than that, rather than going through a logical process of why it would work. So it is about being a little more street smart rather than using intelligence from a logical step-by-step perspective. And finally, Pisces. Pisces, things are going to start to ease up for you in this coming week. You've been doing it a little bit tough. We've had the moon in Pisces recently, and that's made you a little bit less, have less boundaries. It's made you a little bit more lost in your own being, lost in your own head. We also have Neptune in Pisces, and Neptune is about our inner world. It's about the dream. It's about the fantasy in some cases. And I feel that you've not really been as down to earth as you should have been. And so that is going to ease off this week. There have been things that you have been worrying about that have been keeping you up at night, but that is starting to turn around now. It really is about getting out of your head and grounding yourself. It's really important for you in this coming week to start doing something physical to get out of your head so that this angst, this anxiety that's been keeping you up at night can start to turn around and you can find your balance again. Let's add a T card to you, Pisces, and see what that has to offer. And we have the Lady. So this is saying to me that there is either a female person or someone who has a more feminine energy around you that can help you this coming week, that can help ground you, help get you back on track, because you have been back off track. This is a person that you can listen to. They will have wise advice for you to take if you are prepared to listen. I do hope this week's Astro Tarot and T card charm reading has been of help to you. Until next week, I hope your week is well, and please do take care.